Hey everybody, it's Meka, back from the dead or wherever the hell I've been. It's been a really long time since I've been here. I had to look back at some of my old videos just to see what was going on. I started this channel in 2015, and I started really after like a traumatic event, and I just got on to talk about weight loss. So in my mind, this is how things were supposed to go, right? I was supposed to be starting a channel. It wasn't really about success or anything. Though it's nice to be noticed, it wasn't really about success. I started a channel and I was hoping that I would start at like my top or biggest weight on YouTube, or one of my biggest weights ever, and that the next time you saw me, I would be slimmer and slimmer and slimmer, or I would take a hiatus and then I would come back and then I'd be really slim. But as you guys notice, if you flip back to some of my videos from 2015, I pretty much look the same. You know, everything's about angles, how I move the camera, but I mean, this is me. And in actuality, I'm pretty much the same weight as when I started the channel 5 years ago, or almost 5 years ago. I had started then around like 290, and I think I did see some successes of getting down to like 276. But over these years, I've really fluctuated with weight, as many people have. I've, always had a problem with weight. Well, weight has had a problem with me. But I don't know, what my issue is, and I do know what my issue is, and I think a lot of people, you know what your issues are. It's, whether it's eating, it's consistency, it's about holding yourself accountable. I'm not accountable for things. Like I disappeared from this channel for many years. I did, like, I'm glancing like at my desktop now. I did my video first in October 2015. I had some posts here or there. I did a couple private posts of things that, maybe one day I can release. Nothing too traumatic or anything, or too major. Maybe traumatic for me, but nothing really too major. But I'm not consistent. I'm all over the place. So if I can get to the spot where I go, okay, here I am. I'm putting myself out here again. What am I going to do? Like, what's going to happen next? What will happen, right? We're going through all of these terrible times right now. We're in this pandemic, right? Coronavirus, unfortunately. This is the date of this video, July 11th, 2020. We've already been in this pandemic since March. So this is about 4 months that we've been going through this whole thing. What I did tell myself at the start of everything was, I don't want to come out of this pandemic any heavier than I was when I started. By the time I return to work, just like with this channel, I want to look really slim. I want people to turn and be like, oh, who is that? Is that Meka? These are all the things that I want. And I want it for, I don't know, is it selfish reasons to like want things like that? Like, you want people to see you, but at the same time, there's a part of me, I really don't really care what people think. I'm just living to be me. So I'm back here in a spot where I've been several times before, because I'm just a serial repeater of things. But I'm here to restart my channel, years later, and just kind of get back on the ball. Now, there are some things that I have been doing that has been, pretty good since things have started. I've been in a better mindset than I have been in a while. And, there's moments where it drops, like where we have moments where we're just not all there. And I did a video, look back, about being in a sunken place and trying to get out. But we have these moments where things from our life bother us and we're just there. But for the most part, I have been in a really good mindset since things has happened with this pandemic. I didn't think it was going to be a good thing to just sit there and be sad and just stuck. So I said, okay, here's some things that I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt to eat better. I'm going to exercise regularly. I'm going to get my mind right. I wanted to clean my house and get things just in order. And a lot of the things I have done and some of the things I haven't done. But it's not too late, right? It is not too late. It's not too late until you're dead, right? So here's some other things I've done. I have been in a good mindset, like I said. I have also exercise for the most part. I have been exercising regularly. The thing is, I haven't been eating so good, so it's not, it offset it, or, yeah, I guess you say it offset it, right? So if I'm really working out really hard, but then I'm eating cruddy, which has been my problem, then I'm just kind of maintaining. So when I started quarantine, I'm gonna say I was 295 pounds. So I crept back up. And actually last